Hey there, Michael Leedy here with another marketing moment. Creativity. It's all about, for me, creativity. I enjoy it. So one of the programs or softwares that I use, it's a free software called Gimp. It's a program because you do install it on your computer. You can get it online. It's Gimp, G-I-M-P, okay? And I used it to create my header up here, which I'll show you in a different tutorial. And I used it to create my buttons down here. Which I'll show you right now. To do this, I went to this site called 123RF, and basically I went to the vector section, okay? And then I'm going to go buttons, let's say buttons, and we wait for it to pop in there. This site, basically you spend 20 bucks, you buy some points, and then you can use those points to get what you're looking for. And we're running kind of slow right now. It's probably because I'm recording. So long story short, I ended up buying this little pamphlet of images here. Then what I did was I went over, this is Jing, which is another free tool, J-I-N-G. And you go here to get your little crosshairs. You go in, you just get enough of the image, and let's make sure it's a little bit more centered. And there you go. And we're going to call it button LT blue, because that'll help me remember the name of it when I go to look for it. And I'm putting it to the desktop so that I know where to find it. I'm just doing this for time's sake. And then I'm going to go over to Gimp. Yeah, something happened with the internet. And as you can see, I've already got one in here. I just have it invisible at the moment. So you can see, this is one of the training buttons. But I'm going to import that in here, okay? So even if I get rid of this one, see, I'll get rid of the light blue one. Okay, then we're going to go over here. You go to File, Open as Layers, right? So you're going to open the file as a layer. It's like, well, what do you want me to open? And yes, I want you to open button LT blue, right? And bam, it opens it in there. Now notice, see this little yellow dotted line? That's because the image is bigger than the actual size of the space. The size for a Facebook tab is 111 by 74. So it's 111 by 74, and that's what the size of this inner box is, and what I cut out was bigger. So I'm going to go over here. These are my tools right here. See? Okay, and I'm going to go to this one, which is your scaler. So, and as long as you're on this here, it's going to scale that for you. So basically you grab the corners and make it fit inside of the space that you're looking to have it fill. Now yes, I've done this before, clearly, because I've made lots of buttons. So that's why I have a lot of stuff in here, as you can see. I'm all about my templates, okay? So what I'm going to do now, however, oops, cancel. Now I want to change the words. I still want it to say training, but I want it to say creative training, because TNT training is the Franco training. It's really awesome. You should check it out if you want to learn how to, do some marketing online. I'm like, well, why reteach what he's already teaching? Let me help in other angles, okay? So that it's, everybody's working together when you work as a mastermind. So he's teaching that stuff, I'll teach this stuff, so that it helps everyone and not everyone's getting the same stuff. Okay, so now I'm going to, you see this word TNT, I've highlighted it, and I'm going to copy it, just like that. So now there's two TNTs, but I don't want to get rid of the ones because I want to be able to come back to it later. So now I have this other one, which, see, so this one's not even seen, and the one I want is, so now I can go in here, I'm going to get my little alphabet, so clearly letters, and I'm going to go back 1, 2. I want to keep the same font and whatnot, so I'm not getting rid of that first one yet, otherwise it'll just blank it out. Creative training, and you see the words are too big. That's okay. So I'm going to go over here, see the numbers, just like you would do with anything else, Word, any kind of thing where you have copy that has words, you can change the size. I'm going to go 22, and that almost fits perfectly. Let's just stretch it out. See, I'm just grabbing the corners, And you know what? That's a nice size. So now I'm going to go to this thing here. Right, this is your move tool. Okay, select that. And oops, see, I moved the wrong thing. Command Z on an Apple. I don't know what it is on a PC. I'm sure it's like an undo of sorts. Probably right click and find an undo, or I'm sure there's some kind of control thing you can do. So creative training. Notice, because you see the way the bubble is kind of like, it's shiny. So I made the bottom part dark and the top one a little bit lighter. And that's done. Again, we go into the letter section. See, and you can highlight the whole word. And see, you got your color. You click on it. It's like, what color do you want? Well, this one's already black. I'm going to leave it. But then up here, I wanted it to be a little bit different. So I made it. See, it's a lighter. It's a gray color. See? So that's how you do that. You know, something that I could do if I wanted, and I'll just show you because I think it might look nicer. We're going to go back to this, remember, the scale tool? Well, I have it on the word creative. So I'm going to click it. And it's like, okay, now I can stretch that word, right? You can move it a little bit. So now the word creative is just a little bit bigger. See, and that looks nice. And then what we're going to do, we're going to File. We're going to go Export, okay? And it's like, well, what do you want me to call it? So I'm going to say tab, so I know what it is, dash creative training. Okay, and I'm saving it inside of my marketing images, which is perfectly fine. I know it's there. And export, bam, and then we do that. Pretty much, that's as easy as it gets. I'll show you how to connect that to an actual app in a different video, so stay tuned. So if you have any questions, you have any comments, if this helped you, stick around, like my page, like, share. If you have people on your team who would like this information, feel free to bring them to this page and just let them know that if I ever talk about any affiliate products, to come back to you first so that they can get them from you. Okay, so you have a great day. Again, this is Michael Leedy with The Marketing Moment, and I'll see you next time.